Mom demands I sit somewhere else because she wants to sit in my seats at theater. Took my girls, 2, 4, 6, to the movies with my teen son this afternoon. I pick seats dead center a few rows up from the handicap row primarily because I have little kids who will need to go to the bathroom during the movie and getting in and out will be quick and least disrupting for others in the theater since it is a few steps from exit hallway. Get inside and go to sit the girls down so I can get their popcorn and drinks, and in our seats are an old lady, her daughter and, I assume, her daughter's 2 kids, about 5 to 7 years. Me, is this row G? Knowing it was. Grandma, no, it's F. I walk back to the aisle and confirm what I already know. I tell Grandma, these are our seats. She gets up and says something to her daughter, and then the daughter comes over to me with an annoyed demeanor. Daughter, someone is sitting in our seats. You can sit somewhere else. Me, no. I picked and paid for these seats. If someone sat in your seats, go tell them to move. Daughter, it's a nearly empty theater. Just sit somewhere else. Me, no. I paid for me and my kids to sit in these seats. If someone took your seats and won't move, go talk to the manager. It's not my problem someone is sitting in your seats. She argues some more about how I am being unreasonable and should just sit somewhere else. I replied that, if needed, I will get an employee in here and have them ask you to move. They get up, the daughter clearly angry, and move into seats the row in front of me in a big huff and puff. Daughter, clutching her pearls, I can't believe you did this in front of the children. You can sit anywhere else you want, completely ignoring the fact that so can SHE. She actually made another comment that made me think she didn't even have tickets to the movie. She sits in the row right in front of us, and as I am walking out to get our drinks and popcorn, she is loudly going on and on berating me as I'm walking with my 2-year-old in my arms. She's talking loud enough so the people all the way in the back can hear her. When I step out of the theater, I tell an employee sweeping that I asked a lady to move out of the seats I paid for, and now she's yelling at me and my kids. To the guy's credit, he went inside and confronted her. I fully expected him to just nod and then not really do anything about it. On my way back in with refreshments, she's outside talking to the manager. Her whole family is out the theater, which makes me think she never had tickets in the first place, probably waited for people leave out the side entrance and then snuck in, or was in another movie and just moved to a different theater, which, I can say I have done at least once in my youth. And as I'm walking by, she says, "Sir, are you going to talk to the manager?" As if I had anything to say. I said back, I'm taking care of my kids. If he wants to talk to me, he can find me. She was still talking to him after I made a second trip to get drinks since they didn't have drink carriers in the theater. I might have just sat a row up if she had just apologized, pretended she messed up the rows, and asked if it was alright if she could just stay there since they were already settled. Instead, she was an entitled jerk about it and tried to make it seem like I was in the wrong to want my seats that I picked and paid for. And then tried to make a scene in the theater over it. Homie, don't play that.